Hi, welcome back. Okay. So in this particular session, we will see whether a given year is a leap year or not. Okay. So I have done earlier to this particular program, I have done one program called whether A is divisible by B or not. If you have not watched that video, please watch that. So then you will understand it better. Okay. So what is a leap year? Okay, it is given by, if you divide by 400, a leap year is divisible by 400. That means if you divide by 400, if the remainder is 0, then it's a leap year. Then there is another condition is there. If this one is not satisfied, this condition is not satisfied, then we can check divisible by 4. The year should be divisible by 4, and also it should not be divisible by 100. Then we call it as a leap year. So there are two conditions here. One condition is, if you divide year by 400 and if the remainder is 0, then we can say directly it's a leap year. Or if this doesn't satisfy, then we can check the condition where you divide the year, the given year, by 4, okay, and check the remainder. If it is 0, and also it should satisfy when you divide year by 100 and the remainder should not be 0. One remainder it should be 0, another remainder should not be 0. Then if these two satisfy, then also it's a leap year. So one leap year is divide by 100, check the remainder, it is 0. If it is, then it's a leap year. Or, okay, this it should satisfy. What is that? The year should be, if you divide by 4, the remainder is 0, then it is, then also we need to check this year also. So year you divide by 100 and check the remainder. If it is not equal to 0, one is equal to 0, one is not equal to 0, then we can say leap year. So any one satisfies. Out of this, there is a R here. See this R. So if any one satisfies, then we call it as a leap year. So let us convert this particular program, let convert this particular flow chart to a program. So what is the input to this year? We will enter the year. Okay, any year we will enter. Not the exact date, just year we will enter. So for that particular year, whether it's a leap year or not. Okay. So let us write the condition. Let us write the program, complete program. So let me write in Jupyter Notebook, what is the input here? Year. So let me write here year is equal to 2000. So we'll check whether it's a leap year or not. Okay. So we will give the condition here, check the condition here. What is the condition is here? If year, okay. If year mod 400. Mod means what? Divide by 400 and check whether it's a 0 or not. Okay. Remainder. Mod means the remainder. Okay. So let us, then we will give R, then check. Okay. Then we have another condition here. Okay. Year, if you mod by 4, it should be 0. Also, and year mod by 100, that means if you divide by 100 and if the remainder not equal to 0, okay, not equal to, we'll write like this. Not equal to, we'll write like this. Equal to, we'll write double equal to. Okay. Now if it satisfies, then we can write print. Print leap year. So else, if this doesn't satisfy any of the two conditions, then what we can do is we can write print not a leap year. Okay, not a leap year. Okay, so let us run this program and check. It's a leap year. Fine, it's telling it's a leap year. Let us change it to 1999. 1999. Okay, let us run this one. Not a leap year. So now you can check whether it's a leap year or not. So let us take 2020. Let us run this one. It's a leap year. Fine. So similarly, you can check all the years whatever we have. Let us change this to a general form, wherein we will convert this to int of input enter year. Okay, enter year. So let us run this one. Now it's going to ask, each time I run, it will ask the year. So let us write 1923. Okay. Let us enter here. Now not a leap year. Fine. So in this way we can able to check whether a given year is a leap year or not. So sometimes for us itself, like it's very difficult to calculate whether it's a leap year or not. So we can write the program, then we can get the result easily. Okay. Thank you.